and I think I got it this time.
Nice.
First try, 600 tries. What is the
Take
difference?
one.
Nobody really cares. We're going to. This is an extension of this week's Comic Playground. Nerds Gone Wild. If that's for you, Donny. We're going to start it out. We were supposed to do the end of last show as an unboxing that Corban had really been looking forward to. And we didn't get to it, mostly because Joe is just so slow with his
Look at his face.
stuff.
He got a little
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah, Joe.
I just don't want anybody else to talk. I just want to talk the whole time.
So we're going to start out with this. Corban was very excited. Take it away, Corban. Let me know.
Yes. Okay. So I don't know what to say.
Kid in the candy store.
Wait, you don't want to lead this in and tell people how ridiculous it is?
What?
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 You don't want to lead this in and tell people how ridiculous this is?
What? You don't think he has two boxes? One is a D. I thought he was going to do that. Like
I was going to. I had a little backstory.
For everybody who doesn't know, Corban has been snookered on more than one occasion, spending $600 to $700 on nothing. Essentially, you mean it's a box of air? It sounds great. Who doesn't need air? Everybody needs air.
Oh man.
What's the resale value on this air?
Yeah, it's incredible. Imagine if you're on the moon, people would pay millions for this. So
It's collector's air.
he texted me this week and wanted to do this on the show. And I'm like, absolutely. I can't wait to make fun of you. So here we go. What's the backstory on it?
Okay, so I went to the Ash Avenue Comics. Shout out to them in the store. It's great. This is great conversation. Great people there. Had a great conversation. I was looking for some books.
Is it great? Is there great?
Everything about it was
great, yeah.
Everything. I mean,
Great.
the owner. We talked about Star Wars and how both hated The Last Jedi. Or no, I hated it. He liked it. But that's a different story. It was really good. And I was going there to get some graphic novels, pick up some comics, and I saw these two mystery boxes.
Wait, hold on. Was it a great argument? Okay, just
I'm sorry.
That's what he said about Titans, too, so I don't even know if I
should
believe
know
him.
not
Okay.
to stop you when you just have sound effects.
So I saw these two mystery boxes and I was like, oh, but then I thought, let me keep looking and see if I could see some other stuff. But I kept gravitating to those boxes because I was like, you never know what's in a mystery box. Like
Yeah, that's the mystery part.
that.
And everyone else knows not
They
to
should
do
call
it.
it a you never know what's inside box. That
And
would-
it's so, it just gets you.
Everyone
You
needs
should just
air.
call it a Corban box because no one else is buying that.
Well, I saw them. I kept looking off. I kept looking back. And I said, finally, okay, fine. So I went to the owner. I was talking to him and I was like, listen, like how much are these? They're both themed. One's Marvel, one DC. And they were, $40 a box. So $80 total for both. And I was like,
Great values.
I was like,
so
yeah.
you offered
I
him
was like,
200.
Well, he worked out a bargain with me.
Oh.
And I got both boxes for $40.
The only way.
I thought you were going to say, I thought you worked out a bargain with me, and I walked out with both these boxes, $123.
The only way that happened is if the other guy did all the talking.
As soon as you start talking,
He talked himself out of the money.
So
I want it for negative $43 more.
He Corban to Corban.
just add 40 more. Fine.
Absolute value it.
Okay, well, anyways,
I have a seventh grader.
that's why. So I couldn't wait. I got back. I was telling my family, listen, I got these two mystery boxes. I
Talking
can't
to the
wait.
camera, not to us.
Oh, looking around. Oh, hey.
Yeah.
So,
And now you're talking to the camera.
well, I got these boxes. I tell mom and dad, I'm like, listen, I got these great mystery boxes. Can't wait to open them, read them. I'm going to spend a whole weekend. And they're like, you should wait until like the podcast. And I was like,
This is your mom and dad saying
Thank
this?
you, Mom
Yeah,
and
actually,
Dad.
Yeah, so you were Captain Selfish? I think we have a new nickname. Captain Selfish.
credit to my pops because he was the one that told me to wait. And I was like, but I wanted to read them right now. He's like, it's just 2 days. And I was like, 2 days is a long time.
In Corbin world.
I
And then we
don't
delayed
know.
you another
and
week,
it's
right?
40 comics. And, cooler heads prevailed. And here I am now with the boxes. I'm ready to open them.
All right.
So
Look at this excitement.
I
It's
know,
pure
I know.
glee.
Oh, it's been 2 days and I'm so excited. Okay, I'm just going to open it now. Right?
yeah, just do it.
Nike it.
What he's doing is he's diving in, can't figure out where to open it.
Sorry.
Had 2 days to figure out where the seams were.
Ari would have had this open already.
Unbelievable.
Exactly.
She'd have rocket raccoon.
Oh, no.
Is what she would have done.
It's hard, guys. I'm
It's gonna be
sorry.
a Turbo Man and a Beanie Baby.
It's paper, dude.
It's a
Careful. Hey, you don't know what's inside of that.
It's
You
a
got to be careful.
fun-page figure of yourself. Hit the microphone.
It's a flirkin.
Broke
There's
my
a
nail.
flirkin
Oh
in
no!
there.
He broke his nail. Paper cut.
You were supposed to open
It's
it
a
that
mystery
day, and now
box.
it's
Be
a dead
careful.
flirkin.
Well, if I opened it,
Run out of air.
oh man, this is a mess. Okay, there we go.
And it's $30.
All right, somebody get their phone out.
Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna hold them up one by one. Oh, they're all okay.
$50 card to the Dollar Tree.
There's a few of them. So this is the Marvel box apparently. So
Ooh.
Wasn't it wrapped that way? It didn't.
it was
didn't.
box.
Oh, I thought maybe the wrapping paper.
Oh,
on
the
it.
wrapping also says Marvels. Yeah.
Into the camera. Into the camera.
The wrapping says Marvel around it. You can see like Captain America. And I didn't know.
So
this.
you didn't know that was the Marvel
I
box.
knew one was Marvel, one was DC, but I knew by the
I
paper
could- yeah,
that
the
was on
microphone.
it.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
maybe that's the mystery.
The books aren't even bagged.
Yeah, but we're just gonna. Yeah,
The books aren't even real.
Actually,
House
there's
of
bags in there. That's part of the mystery.
maybe there are. I haven't really gotten to it, but I mean, you guys see anything? I can't really see them as I'm showing them.
Well, why don't you? Why don't you
Silver
read
Surfer.
them? Read them.
Worth
Oh, the
nothing.
Uncanny Humans #1. #1. Okay.
Doesn't mean it's a key issue.
Doctor Strange, number 18. Yeah.
Strange that he's still excited.
Fear
Yeah,
itself
I'm
was a
fear-
dope series.
Yeah, I know. So I'm just gonna keep moving, but hey, I'm still read it. Nova,
Okay.
#1. Okay. Gotta get a little faster. Star-Lord, Grounded. Interesting.
All number ones. What bunch of
Yeah,
number
I'm
ones?
doing pretty good.
He got
Squirrel
one
Girl.
number 18.
She's supposed to get her own movie, actually.
Well,
Yep.
then I'll hold on.
That's
to
gonna
this
be, that's
with my
gonna
life.
rise in value.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Check the 2002.
Power Man and Iron Fist.
Was that a variant?
You know what I think it was?
Yeah, because
but-
they looked like the toy ones,
The
right?
toy variant?
yeah. Look at that.
Those are none of those are worth anything.
Okay. Well, there'll be great reading material.
Only
And-
$20, really.
That's still a
Wow,
steal.
there's a lot in there. There's
International
40.
Iron Man. Yeah, I'm about to keep moving on with these. I know.
No.
Oh.
Is it just comics, Corbin?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I thought there were going to be toys.
I
in there or
thought so too for a second, but then I read the box again.
Oh, you read the box, but
That's a little,
not.
see what
that's
it
a little
was.
bit older.
You read the box, but
Yeah.
not the wrapping paper.
Well, the box. There's a little. One sec. I'll show it to you in a second because
You were the guy
So
who
when you
reads the
bought
fine
this-
print, but
There
not
it
the
is.
contract.
no. Well, this thing right here is what I read.
What is that? Wasn't that
It-
in
is
the
that a
box?
post-it?
It was
What are
on
you,
top of the
Are you a
box.
mentalist?
Sucker
Is
It was talking about random comics and some being #1, some
Don-
old, some new.
Donnie just called you a sucker.
No, that's what they called you. That's what was written on there.
Oh, okay.
I was wounded.
Sucker box.
I was hurt there.
No.
Here we go.
I'm still
Yeah, I
pretty
got
sure you
some.
called him a sucker.
I got an X-Men Gold.
He gets over to the table and just gets
I got a
mean.
Black Panther.
Oh.
Ooh. Got
Don't
another
bend
one.
those spines.
Yeah, I'm trying to be. Yeah, and this is old because
Yeah,
Chris
be-
Bosch is on the back
Be careful. Oh, Chris Bosch.
from his USA Olympic team
Yeah.
days.
So,
Right.
like,
8
Huh?
years.
10 years ago. Let's say
okay.
2004.
whoa.
Oh, that's.
is there
a little more
anything
than 10
from like 1963, like
I'm
when
not-
Doom Patrol came
Golden
out?
I will-
Age.
that'd
Silver
be
Age.
nice.
Like pre-2000.
That'll be nice. I'm seeing all this is I don't 1602. I'll still read
That
it.
was pre-2000. Maybe.
Uh,
But that book's from 1602.
yeah, it's
n-
the
it's
first
called-
comic book ever. It's in
The
black and white.
Ultimates. Secret Invasion.
What number is that Ultimates?
Yeah.
#1.
Nice.
Is that the
Yeah.
one
Is it
with
the
Joe
number
Mad?
one?
Was that Joe Mad, the artist?
No, I see Al Ewing, Kenneth Rocafort, and Dan Brown.
Dan Brown from The Da Vinci Code.
I would think. Wait, no. Okay.
I thought you
Brown-
were going to go
Dan-
somewhere reasonable for a second. I don't know
Dan
why.
Brown,
I don't know
Dan
why
Brown
either.
from my 5th grade basketball team.
Okay. Got some Power Pack.
Okay.
All right. Fear Itself again. We've already talked about this, so I'll keep that quick.
Yep.
Cyclops. Can y'all see that? All right.
I think it's Cyclops.
One eye I can see it with.
I'd say it's Cyclops, I think.
The Defenders.
Cyclops.
Ah. And then Uncanny Avengers 26. Okay. We're almost there.
Oh,
We're
there's
almost-
more?
Wow.
Yo, there's
And there's another box, which we'll probably save to the end of this episode.
Okay, that's fine.
Whoa,
well, I'll be
there's a
quick
grip.
though.
No, it's actually pretty good because I think there's some interest from somebody.
Yeah, somebody's gonna like this for sure.
One person out
Somebody
All right.
cares.
I'm just gonna show these to you and not look. So you have to tell me.
Fantastic
there.
Four.
F-
We can't. We
Okay.
can't see them.
I can't.
Original
Better?
Spider-Man.
Spider Women.
Oh, Spider Woman. Yes.
Amazing Fantasy 15.
$20.99.
Okay, I
Okay.
like that. Oh, and
Infinity Entity.
Is that
yeah,
Century?
the Infinity
I think
Entity,
that's,
and then
Adam
also
Warlock.
like little
Yeah,
M&M
M&Ms,
variants.
yeah.
Hey, yeah.
No free M&Ms?
There's
No.
no M&Ms in there.
All
Mosaic.
Right. Mosaic.
Oh.
The number one of that looked really cool. Did
It
anybody
really
read
did.
it?
I wanted to read it. I
This
read
is
when
number
it was
3.
coming out.
Yeah.
That's almost as helpful
All
as
right.
reading it.
Got the
That-
Great Lake Avengers. Okay.
Wait, there were Great Lake Adventures?
Yeah.
Yeah, Black
Wow.
Bolt.
Or the Central Coast?
Got the Monsters Unleashed.
The Central Coast.
Lando.
Hmm.
USA
US
Avengers.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, this has the X-Men video game on the back, so this has to be old.
Marvel Romance.
Marvel Romance.
Okay. Well, it's definitely a couple years
Some
old
light
for
reading.
sure. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Moon Girl and Marvel Warrior Woman. Number 1, Series 1.
What was that?
Series 1 of Warrior Woman.
Why does that look like the other one that you had?
It's probably another toy variant.
Yeah, they all look the same.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, I really cut that now. All right.
So, did it meet your expectations?
Hey, at least
For
it wasn't
20 bu- I mean,
40.
20
At least it
bucks.
I was
wasn't
gonna
40.
say it's a lot of reading for 20. I am not complaining. I'm happy. You know,
For
I
20
wasn't
yeah.
expecting like a 1975 X-Men. Actually, I was.
Was
for
that a
second, but
possibility? Like,
not
did they
at
say
all.
that? Okay.
But I mean, they didn't not say it.
But
so-
maybe you'll get that in the DC box.
exactly.
Exactly.
a
Exactly.
1970s X-Men.
Yeah.
in
Speaking
DC.
of that, should I
Also
get
called
on to
Doom
that?
Patrol.
Or do you want to
Then
wait a
M.
little
Night
bit intermission?
Shyamalan.
Yeah, let's
time?
wait.
I'll open
let's
the box.
wait a little bit and you know what? Start getting into it. Start
Okay.
getting into it, and why don't you go through it while we are over here, and maybe we'll talk to you some while we're getting into other stuff.
Okay,
You just
sounds-
let us know if there's something you really.
I really should open these boxes beforehand. I really think that.
Hey, Corbin, can you
Then it
like
wouldn't be an
value these
unboxing.
comics and let us know about it next week?
I can attempt to.
Maybe Donnie can bust out a Wizard magazine. and you can evaluate
You know what
it
I
from
wish
all.
your superpower
Probably
was?
went out of
Opening a
date.
box quickly.
I'm just trying to
Well,
do
it's
it for
that
camera.
foil
I would
paper.
Soap in
throw
her
at
hand.
it. I would attack
pretty
it.
tough.
All right, well, you look through them, and if you get
didn't
any
receive a lot
special
of
ones, you're
birthday
still on the
gifts as a
screen. We
child.
still have you going.
Okay.
There was some other stuff that we wanted to talk about here
Yeah, of
today.
course.
So you take a look, and we'll get once you get back over here. Adonnis, you want to talk Game Changers?
Game Changers, yes. So basically, I wanted to talk about interdimensional genre crossings. One of the ones that one of the first ones that I was introduced to was Who Framed Roger Rabbit. That to me set a new standard for the animation at the time, and then like for adults to take cartoons a little bit more seriously.
Or like Mary Poppins and Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
And
That's a
see,
good call.
that is
Are
a good.
those
Those
similar?
those were good. I just don't think it kind of it took cartoons to an adult level. That was still aimed at kids.
Yeah, it got a little dirty.
What?
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Oh yes, I thought you meant Mary
Jessica
Poppins. I was like,
Rabbit.
wait, what?
Yeah, it, like you said, it got a little more adult themed. It was a
Exactly.
little raunchier.
What was the one with Brad Pitt again?
Cool World. Love
There it
that
is.
one.
Cool World.
Yeah,
Like an aha video.
yeah, because that was in the early '90s, right?
I think so.
Yeah, and Who Framed Roger Rabbit was
Stay on the mic,
80
would you? Stay.
Oh, Who
There.
Framed Roger Rabbit was 80,
It was like
88.
89?
88.
Something like
It was
that. Yeah.
late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
It was right around the same time as Batman. I
Give me
remember
one
them
second.
being like,
Hey,
Yeah.
Corbin,
Yeah.
if you do something, if you get something, raise your hand, and then let us know, and then we'll.
he's
Oh,
got his
one.
hand
You
up
got one.
immediately.
Like an all-star Batman,
Oh,
Yeah.
but not the Frank Miller one.
What is that, 2?
is that a graphic novel? or-
Yeah,
oh,
this
that's
is
a
number
regular-
12.
It has a 2 in
That's
it.
all I could see.
Yeah, can you see closer now? We're just gonna give that one up, but there it is. It's cool. The first
the absolute
ally
value?
storyline.
Did you see? Did you hear his voice go up because he's excited? He turned right into a 13-year-old. He's like, "It's cool."
I have some Sun Devils. I'm not really, familiar with them, but it has Burger Time, the video game, on the
Sun
back.
Devils,
Burger
the
Time.
football team.
That's what makes looking at old comics fun. Just
Yeah.
looking at that old ads.
Oh,
My
I'm looking
mom
forward to
All right.
loved Burger
All right.
Time.
Oh, you got that many good ones right in a row?
Yeah, now we're into a spell, so I will be back.
Okay, Adonis,
So,
keep us interested.
no, I loved. I really loved how these movies brought adults into the whole feeling okay about the cartoons again and everything like that, and and not feeling being disinterested because cartoons are only associated with kids and everything like that, and how it made them it showed that cartoons could be aimed at adults and have adult themes, and still be entertaining in that genre.
And popular.
My dad would never watch like a Disney film or something. He's like, I'm not watching one of them cartoons.
Yeah.
Like he would get mad about it. So,
But he loved Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Loved it, Jessica. Jessica Rabbit.
I love that. And kind of going a little bit backwards on that, but still maintaining that same amount of seriousness was Space Jam. Space Jam was awesome. Space Jam, it was basically a huge commercial for Michael Jordan, but at the same time, it definitely parents can go in there and watch it and not have to just basically turn off their mind and let their kids do whatever they wanted while they were chaperoning for them. They could sit up there and get into it and still be
like I call it the Muppet Show effect, where kids would watch the Muppet Show because they were the Muppets, but adults were watching the messages that were given in the Muppet Show. The Simpsons is the same way, although even a little bit more adult. But the Muppet Show in the 70s, early 80s would Corban.
Got a Hanna-Barbera? Is that?
I don't think you're pronouncing that right.
Hanna-Barbera?
Did they steal that from themselves?
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's
you know what's better
Hanna-Barbera.
than that's what you know. What's better than that one? Hanna-Barbera Future Quest.
That's what I have.
Future Quest.
Past Quest.
Also, real quick, I still have I have an Infinite Crisis one.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
That's pretty cool. I have an Injustice Ground Zero, which, depending on what you think about the Injustice comic book series.
Hey, Corbin.
Yeah.
I really feel like you're manhandling those comics.
Yeah,
I'm just holding it straight by the spine. But
That
Yeah,
is nice
it's like
right
cringing.
there. Not worth anything, but I love it.
Well, yeah. I'm sorry. Trust me. I read them gently, but I hold them straight. I want them flopping all over. But it looks really cool, doesn't it? The cover.
The Batwoman, all
Just
the new
hold it from the
Batwomen are
bottom.
so good, so well drawn.
Really?
Oh, they're brilliant.
I haven't really looked into them.
I started to collect. I definitely collect like anything I see Batwoman for Ari, and all the new series were so. There was like a Jay Lee variant that was amazing, and
Yeah, she's striking to like when it's colored in right and looks really good. Especially the newer ones.
and they're doing it's like all red, black, and white.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like it's really
Very
like,
clashing.
yeah,
It's kind of like
very
it has
stark.
that Frank Miller feel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I
And this-
definitely-
the last one, the crossover event of 2015, Star Trek and Green Lantern. So
I
yeah,
don't remember
That's kinda
that at
neat.
all.
I mean neither, but I'm happy to find out what it's about. The Spectrum War. All right, and that's all.
All right, here's a game changer. Back to Adonnis.
So with the Muppets, did you guys know that it was initially meant just for adults?
No, I did not.
It was actually initially called Sex and Violence.
Really?
Not the Muppet Show.
Whoa,
interesting.
There were
They-
Muppets on the original Saturday Night Live episodes as well.
Yeah.
But remember,
They
they
didn't test
even
well, I
had
don't
like
think.
people like Elton John and other music performers, perform with them. But that wasn't for kids. I mean, because
Yeah,
I don't
the
know.
themes of the music, like what they were talking about.
yeah,
I'm gonna make sure that's not a lie, and I just made that up in my head.
I'm worried that you did.
It's called Truth and Consequences.
that happened to me with Glass a while back. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's called Lies and Make 'Em Up.
So I think there's some movies like that today. And I don't want to cut anything off, but as an adult who has young children, there are the movies that you can never rewatch with the children because they're so annoying. But there's also the movies where you're like, you know what? You play this 15 times and it's not so bad.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what to watch: Phineas and Ferb
Oh, absolutely.
on Disney Channel stuff. They might not even be on there anymore. That's probably the same guys did Milo Murphy's Law, but Phineas and Ferb. You'll watch it and you'll go, this is so well written and so incredible, and every episode has singing and dancing in it.
And the kids miss half the jokes, but they're
No,
still
that's not. The
entertained
jokes
half
are
the
not
time.
for the kids.
Right, that's
kids-
what I mean.
The
They-
characters are for the kids,
Yeah.
but the themes, it's all for the adults. It's
It's funny that you said that because one of the ones that I shows that I put on there as well was Blue's Clues.
okay.
That my brother's 10 years younger than me, so when he was growing up, he would play Blue's Clues birthday VHS over and over and over again. I'm actually reciting all the songs in my head, but like I could sit there and I hated when he put it on, but when it was on, it was just on, and I would sit there and sing along with him.
Of course you would.
Exactly.
Did you ever beatbox for
Actually, I did.
for Blue's Clues?
I did.
That's how we learned.
No, it wasn't.
The Muppets. So the Muppets started in 1976 with a TV show, but before that they had two pilots. One was called The Muppet Show: Sex and Violence, and the other one was called The Muppets Valentine's Show. They were directed towards
That's on
adults.
Wikipedia, and it says edited by Joe Newcomb.
Yes,
You can tell, but because there's 600 notes.
it's
This
very.
article needs
This,
validation.
mine would be way longer than this.
That's
man.
very true. There would be 3 volumes.
Yeah, it was about a parody of the proliferation of sex and violence on television.
So it was a parody of it. Okay, yeah, that would make sense. Interesting. More Game Changers?
Basically, I came to this thought process because of the production being started for Space Jam 2 with LeBron James.
They should just stop that now.
Yeah, does he still play basketball?
Yeah, I don't think so.
He won't be in the playoffs.
Can we not talk about that, please? As a Lakers fan, please.
You're too soon.
You used to be a Lakers fan?
I've always been a Lakers.
Oh,
yeah.
According to your shirt, that
Oh, I'm from Brooklyn,
Wait, they're
so
not gonna-
I have to rep it.
Wait, they're not going to win the championship?
not 3, not 4,
Okay,
0.
I just understand.
So the Lakers aren't even going to make the playoffs.
No, you make the finals
Nope.
8 straight years, and you're not even making the playoffs now.
Because
Like,
he's
that's
in the West now. He's in the
mathematically-
West.
Now, I don't know, because I read an article saying that they had a 1% chance.
oh, mathematically, they're not eliminated yet, but for all intents and purposes, it's over.
so
Realistically.
there are 14,600,000.
So you're saying there's a chance.
14,605 possibilities, and LeBron makes them in none of them.
Rondo starting is the only way.
He's in the end game now.
Should have gone for the head.
Oh boy.
And yeah, I'm pretty much done with that part.
So,
That's all I have to say about that.
Do you think that those shows, that the movies that you're talking about, like led to all of this Adult Swim and
yes,
all
Adult
this?
Swim. Because I know
Rick and Morty,
when I watched, yes, definitely.
I don't think that's how you pronounce it.
Reich, and Murdy.
That's it.
Murdy.
The baseball show.
I know.
Is this a running gag now?
Wow.
The
I think it is. It's
All
gone
right.
like 4 times.
Yeah.
I know that. Watching Who Framed Roger Rabbit and Space Jam made me a lot more interested in anime. It made me a lot more interested.
Definitely not how you pronounce that.
in
Anime.
Anima?
anime.
Anemia.
Enema.
Anime.
I love those
Anime.
cartoons. What are they called? Enema?
Let's keep it
Who
PG-13.
doesn't love animas?
You
Really?
love do you love watching Enema? I love it.
Donnie's so
Battle of the
uncomfortable. So, maybe he's always like this.
Maybe
We just
he
don't
means
see
the
him up
animals.
close.
Hey, sure you want to be over here?
I was kind of missing my magazine.
I'm so excited to have him over here next to me. I got so lucky.
Oh wow, really, Joe? Okay,
Well,
where are
no,
you the rest of the time?
Not that I don't love you, Corbin, but I don't get to see Donnie. He's behind
Okay.
the wall.
I accept.
We're
that.
gonna
Yeah,
fix.
true.
We'll fix a lot of it. But no, we're not gonna. We know.
I want to look at my ugly mug.
We need to maintain the mystery box.
Oh,
Plus, now I can look into your eyes, Corbin.
I know, right?
Oh,
It's
I got
the
the wrong. I
connection.
got Donnie's. I had Donnie's chair up.
Oh no,
Corbin.
the empty
Like,
Donnie.
empty.
chair.
Take a look at the empty Donnie. That's what I had up. I didn't even recognize
Pour
it.
He's
one out
kinda
for the
sad.
Donnie.
shortly.
He got turned into
Yeah.
dust.
It is. Yeah.
Donnie will return
Mr.
shortly.
Caliendo, I don't feel too good. You
I think we have our promo for this week.
Yeah,
I love it.
we'll have to put you in with a graphic.
Oh, man.
All right.
So yeah, the mystery box thing for me is completed. Just want to thank Ash Avenue Comics for providing me all this reading material, and I will be going to.
They
other
didn't
comic
give it
stores.
to you.
Well,
But it was $40, right?
it was quite a
So
steal.
if you're gonna
$40
buy,
bucks.
if you're gonna buy all those, that would be what, $42?
I mean,
No, literally, they're $3 an issue.
As many
three to
as he
four.
got, that would have stacked up to about $80.
Yeah. So
so I got it for half that, and
Normally
because of that,
back then.
I'm spurred on. I
Because
will
you
go
got
to other
$2.99
comic book stores
$3.99.
and find their mystery boxes, and I will bring them
no,
here.
you should go to that same place and get mystery boxes.
I might do that as well.
and
You should just give them all your money.
I was just there just for.
I like them. They have
Here's
great
what you
service.
should
They're a
do.
good
You
store.
should get a big green van and call it the Mystery Box Machine, and then hang out with a few friends.
And a dog.
And a dog.
This is a brilliant idea, and it
I'm
doesn't
gonna
sound
do
like
this.
anything else I've ever heard.
Totally.
I mean,
I'll bet
absolutely
somebody's going to steal it from us.
Maybe
I think so.
forget-
Well, no, we might steal it from ourselves.
And then go back in time and actually make it a cartoon or something.
That's funny. No, I actually plan to go and
It's-
get
I know
other
it's
mystery
funny
boxes, though. This
because
will be a
you
good
didn't laugh, but you
exploration.
just said it's funny.
Huh? Well, I said it was funny because we're making fun of ourselves with the whole.
Oh, we weren't making fun of ourselves, plural.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
We were making fun of Adonis.
all you.
Oh,
It was
I thought
Adonnis.
It was me.
It was Adonnis.
It was also you.
No, it was you. It was you. I think other people are
So just to
misconstruing it.
so I understand you got 80 comics, right?
Yeah,
for
for
40
$40.
bucks. That's a good deal.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not bad.
You guys
50
will grade that
cents
an A
a
on the
comic.
Corban scale because that's what this is all about. Redemption.
that's-
Give that
back,
a B
baby.
minus.
That's way above the A. No. losing $200 is an A on the Corban scale.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you
I gotta
did better
fail.
than break even.
You just made it into Harvard.
Exactly. Exactly.
have-
And you
Without
didn't
bribing
even
for
have to
test
pay
scores.
anything.
I have-
Sorry.
Hall of
I stepped
Fame.
on that.
I got the
You're-
perfect
you're
store
all
to go
over
to
it.
next.
We're
I will
stepping on each
pass
other.
next time. I will pass next time. I'll make sure of it.
All right, you did great. I
right.
think you nailed it. So we had some other things we wanted to hit today.
It was so much excitement that was
Yeah, why
The
don't you
rapping
get
did
right?
take a
Why
lot
don't
out
you
of
get
it.
right into it? So
okay.
dig
So
in.
this week this geek in history. Shout
You're
out
welcome.
to
Snap.
Zach here.
You're so likable.
Thank you. So I'm classifying the
likable.
geek history as comics, video games, anime, etc. And I'm going from this last week. So from the 5th through today, the 12th of March. So I started with there was nothing on the 5th. So I started on the 6th of March with on the 6th of March in 2000, Mobile Suit Gundam Wing. I'm sure you guys are familiar with that, a Japanese mecha anime series. It originated in Japan, but it debuted on it kicked off on Cartoon Network on that day in 2000. I thought it was interesting because it was broadcast in two formats. There was an edited version that was shown in the daytime on Toonami, and then there was an uncut version that was shown past midnight as part of Toonami's Midnight Run, which I hadn't heard of. And that version had your blood, your profanity, all that jazz.
When are we going to do that?
Our Midnight Run? That'd be kind of cool.
Get some blood and profanity on here.
Yeah.
Tons of sex.
Oh, it's on its way.
Also,
Trust me.
on
With
March
Muppets.
6th, on March 6th, but this is in 1950. I reached back for some of my older gentlemen here on the cast. I found that
kid, young fella.
I found that Silly Putty was introduced on the day as a toy. It was invented
As
originally
opposed to
in
putty
1943
that just made you happy.
as a replacement for plastic.
It was originally a medicine.
Oh,
Like
well,
Coke.
my research said different. But
I'm making that up.
okay, good. I didn't want to
Who
disagree.
said what? Who semi believed it? Was that you, Zach?
I have no
Silly
recollection.
Putty
I think it was
fun on
Corbin.
newspapers.
Yeah,
Nowadays.
I had a
Yours,
second.
Corbin
I figured it was
probably
at
did.
least a major part of some of you guys' childhood, so I wanted to make sure I had that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're a
No, he's-
horrible
But you're saying
person.
that like Silly Putty went away. It was there for your childhood too.
We had Etch a Sketch that was really kind of the.
We
thing.
used to
That
put
was
the,
invented.
They
in
only had one toy at a
1947.
time. One toy at a time.
we used to
Toy at a
put the
time.
silly putty on the comics in the newspaper and then copy them.
See, I knew there was a story.
Donny
That's
just
right.
said that.
You would
Start
put it into
Did he
your.
say that? Did I miss it?
Yep.
Yeah, it's all good. But
Oh.
I was gonna say I do that, and then I start stretching it. Make the guy's head long. And then fat.
Yep.
The
I
motor.
knew
Did you say
I
that? I was
doing a
probably
story.
changing the stuff on the. Sorry, I Corbaned you.
Oh,
Or no, wait, I Donnied you. I stole you from you.
You Donnied him.
Donny.
Donny.
Okay. March 7th, 1978. So this is the March 7th now that we're here. The first radio episode of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy was broadcast.
That's cool.
And the book's by Douglas Adams. You should check it out at your local library. It's very
They were still
good.
doing
Highly
radio
recommended.
episodes then.
Yes.
So the first podcast.
Yeah. Also on March 7th, this time in
We just
1993,
glossed over that.
Beavis.
Really.
I just
we
let it go.
should.
Well, only because I couldn't think about it. I didn't want to embarrass all of us by trying to muddle that through. So I just
Good call, Corbin. Good job.
Way to not embarrass us.
Way to be a leader.
Poor Adonnis.
Like when you wanted another podcast. And
I feel like
mentioned
I'm
you were
more
part of
stressed
this.
out Joe right now. I'm not gonna lie, because internally I'm like, what do I do? All right. On March 7th in 1993, Beavis and Butthead premiered on MTV.
Wait.
83 or 93.
93.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh. You're like, get that right. All right.
Was it Remus?
Fire, Corbin.
I thought it was Remus and Butthead.
March
Was a
8th.
couple episodes ago.
Oh, throwback.
So now we're in March 8th. All right. In March 8th, 1959, the Barbie doll debuted. Or had it
Debuted?
I think
I've been saying,
debuted.
I've been
I think
saying,
it's debuted.
I've been
Debuted.
I've been saying debuted, and I meant to say debut, but I forgot how to say it.
I thought you were saying debuted it for a while.
No, the last 3 times I've said debuted, I was like, that's not how you say it. And I've been trying to run through. I'm freaking
It's
out over
French.
here, guys. I'm losing my cool.
I've been watching you for like.
I
this
can't
entire
even say
time, dude.
debut right now, okay? It came to existence in March 8th, 1959, the Barbie doll, okay? I'm sure we all know the Barbie dolls from the Toy Story movies.
The Barbie.
From the Toy Story.
Dalala.
What
That's
did
two
you go
L's.
with that?
I'm just wondering what her
That's
clothing
two L's.
was.
It's Dalal.
The Barbie toy.
I've been
You
watching
broke
watching
him.
this whole
You broke
time.
Corban.
And he was so nervous.
You unboxed him.
He's like, they muted. I'm like looking at him. I'm like,
They booty? I don't know. All right. So we know the Barbie toys from Toy Story.
Hippopotamus?
And
Where?
of course that sneaky catchy Barbie song
Somebody
in
get
the
him some
90s.
oxygen.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party. That one, yeah. Anyways, fun fact I looked up, the Barbie doll
Hey, wait a second. I'm the fun fact guy. Where are my claws? I'll go Renaissance Fair on you, and then I'll zoo you.
Okay.
Those aren't bugs. Those are my drones ready to destroy you.
those
based off of a
condensation
toy.
cups.
Hold on. Look at him. Look at him.
And the toy was German.
Did we really take the oxygen out of that room? I think.
oh my God.
Look at him. He's
Filled it with
crying,
helium.
man. I don't even know what he's saying. In inglés, por favor.
The Barbie doll was based off of another. It was based off a doll
need to look
named
to a
Lily.
note.
It was a
The
rip
Barbie doll was a ripoff of a doll named
Lisa
Lily,
Lionheart.
which was inspired by a racy German comic. I thought that was funny.
A racy German comic that's like
a racy German
guy named-
comedian.
Hitler?
Like a cleavage.
Whoa.
Oh, I thought it was like a guy named Hans.
I don't know any other.
Whoa.
I
You
don't
don't know any other- That's the only German you could think of. is Hitler.
to do a joke about my wife.
Okay.
I'm very racy on the comic.
It's hot in here.
We're in a dungeon
March
for some reason.
10th. We're in March 10th. Oh my gosh, I don't know how you do it. We're in March 10th, and I have 3 things for March 10th. Okay, so I'm stretching my criteria here, but on this
Where did
day,
you, are you on Helium right now?
I can't get my voice.
He's gone up 3
How was
pitches.
Barbie
really
geeky,
is.
by the way?
Well, it's pop culture.
What did you just kill? Did you kill someone?
Killed Captain Marvel.
You just destroyed Cat.
You can call me Thanos.
Internet troll.
Thanos.
Barbie is
Thanos.
Thanos.
Thanosis.
I'm
I think
Thanos.
it's a soft day.
So,
Like his soft hands.
I'm Samantha.
What were you talking about, Corbin?
I was saying,
Corbin.
Hiya, Donald. Oh boy.
I was saying that Barbie
Was that
Barbie
that
is
Donny?
geeky because
Did you-
it's based off of pop culture.
Donald
That's where I
Duck.
was going.
I don't.
Okay.
It's really gone off the
It
rails.
really has. I'm trying to
See,
keep
this
it
is where you
together.
got to reel it back in,
Okay,
Corpse.
okay. So 2 things happened. Well, 3 things happened on March 10th.
What were they?
All right, so
Can we name this whole second
In
episode
18
thing as Comic Playground Off the Rails?
Yeah, nerds off the rails.
in 1876, Alexander Graham Bell made the first successful phone call. That's important because
The first
you know,
what?
successful phone call.
Did he debut it?
And I was like, cell phone.
Did he sound like cell
I heard cell
I
phone
tried.
too.
I heard that it debuted.
And debuted.
He took his first selfie.
Okay.
He took a say, hey.
100 plus
Graham Bell.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
100 plus years
You
later.
are oh Sherman Hunter. That's what you almost sound like. Hercules,
Sherman,
baby.
Sherman,
Oh my god.
Oh my god. 100 years later, and 100 plus years later. Okay. Another groundbreaking event occurred as CBS premiered The Incredible Hulk with Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno. That's big. And
that's
then
connected to the
Hulk-like.
first cell phone call. That
it's
Alexander
just
Graham
both
Bell.
groundbreaking,
debuted.
and it kind of.
Mr.
Okay, you know what?
McGee.
Just stick with this.
Don't call me on my cell phone when
It's
I'm
just
angry.
history.
We've got
No,
we've
it's
done
not.
1723.
Well, no, there's a lot more history.
in the
Coca-Cola-
French Indian War.
Oh my goodness.
This is the 3rd date.
Okay.
How many
third
more
date.
dates are there?
I have 3 more.
Good.
Wow.
Okay, listen. Next time, I'm just gonna stick to what we have on the day that we record. Okay?
You know what? You know what, Corbin? I miss Joe.
See what happens when you take notes.
I see. What happens when you take notes? Buffy the Vampire Slayer premiered on WB in 1997.
Hold on, just take a
Relevant.
breath and
Relevant.
go down a couple octaves.
Dogs can only hear you right now.
Okay,
Dogs.
if y'all
What
would
if he just stopped? What if he
Cats,
stopped and all of a sudden he
aliens.
was Morgan Freeman? Ah, yes. And then it was in 1982.
Just move your mouth, Corbin.
Okay.
Truth is, we all wondered when he'd get to the end of this.
He's narrating himself now.
All right. March 11th, the book Frankenstein was published. It's the first science fiction novel that's what's
Frankenstein?
recognized as. Yes,
It's
Mary
called
Shelley.
Frankenstein.
it's
very
called Frankenstein.
Well, Frankenstein's
or the
actually the
Prometheus,
monster, guys.
Yeah.
Oh no, the doctor. not
Okay,
the monster.
Zach, let me.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Anyway, it's
Igor.
recognized as the first science fiction novel. Obviously, it's directly related to geekdom, so that's there. On this day, March 12th, in 2008, Hulu launched for public access in the U.S.
You know we're releasing this a couple days later, right?
Well, on March 12th, wow.
2 days ago
2 days ago.
on this day.
Okay, and then also the 30th anniversary of the World Wide Web occurred. on
Oh
this
yeah,
day. So
I saw that on
that's
Google.
big.
I
yeah,
saw that on Google today.
Yep. And then the Nintendo Switch last week turned 2 years old. So I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on it, but I have no voice and little motivation. So
He's exhausted from pulling out those comic
my
books.
throat and yeah.
Your throat?
To think
Well,
that
my
the,
throat is hurting.
It's from laughing.
from laughing at your own stuff.
to think
Oh my
that
god, these dates are so funny.
You're so proud of yourself.
I did some real research on this, guys.
Killing
That's
it.
what happens when you take
I think you
notes.
did a great
Thank
job.
you, Joe.
Corbin.
I appreciate you. I think I understand your pain.
Well done.
I
Well
love
done,
that you
sir.
have notes today.
Thank you. I learned from you.
Learned it from
To think that the internet's only been around for 30 years.
That's what I thought.
like that's like how it's changed society on a whole is
How?
ridiculous.
What's
What do
it
you
done?
mean? I don't have to read Wizards. I can just look up. Whoa, what was blah blah blah's first appearance?
Exactly.
I mean, I love the internet.
So you don't have to remember
He
things
loves
anymore.
the
I can
internet.
remember it,
Hot
but
take.
if I want to learn it now,
Teachers
Hot
should
take.
be paid more.
does anybody have
I
the?
think internet better than not.
Do you still
internet.
have an encyclopedia?
Killing
anymore?
is bad.
We have
encyclopedia actually?
Encyclopedia anymore? You know where you just call that number? Where's that number? Beautiful. Remember that old commercial? No. Okay.
But we can find it on the internet.
Yeah,
Yep.
we can look it up.
We can look
YouTube.
Exactly. And where is that on?
The internet, I think.
Exactly.
Snap.
Also, what are you guys' thoughts on Nintendo Switch turning 2 years old? Like, do you guys have one?
Oh, like the subject you just brought up?
No.
I was into it at the very beginning. My kids were into it a lot. And because Mario came out with it, right? And that's
Zelda.
always a big
Yeah,
Zelda.
Zelda's the one.
Mario made that one.
Yeah. Mario
He
made
created
Zelda?
it?
I'm confused.
Did
I'm confused.
Luigi do the writing in the back?
I think Luigi did the writing. I mean, Mario did the art.
Oh, that makes sense.
Something like that.
I like the Switch. Put it out there. Love it.
I never even played it.
Love
I
Zelda.
never have either.
Love Mario Kart. Love Smash Brothers. Love Mario.
Those
So,
are the-
I mean, those were on other game consoles.
Nope. They're all Nintendo IP. They're all.
Well, I
they
thought you meant
only-
this is Switch only.
New ones.
Oh, the new ones. Yeah. I mean, yes, you can buy the original Nintendo and play Mario on that as well, but you can't get a PlayStation and play Zelda.
Right.
that's true.
I get you.
Did you guys find it interesting, the whole portable console type connectivity? I mean, I had one, but I like my games portable, so it really lost interest for me. And then it started warping, and that was like the final death knell for me.
What do you mean, Death Note?
Death knell?
Oh,
Yeah, but anyway, I wanted to hear what did you guys
Took
did you guys-
Zelda on a flight once and felt pretty awesome about it, and that was the only time I took that out of its dock.
So
it's
you
like-
definitely use it as a console.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I have so much else to distract me when I'm away from home, like on my phone. I don't really need the video
Exactly.
game system to do it. So maybe I kind of like to just keep it in its place. Otherwise, maybe I would play too much.
Donnie takes his X-Men pinball game
I
on
wish.
flights.
That thing's 280 pounds.
All right. Well, there's two things I want to hit for sure. The Dark Phoenix trailer,
yes.
which I thought looked pretty good, but I've been hearing some things. Some other people didn't think it was a good. What were their thoughts?
I'm
around
not
it?
excited for it, honestly. It just doesn't look
Interesting.
that good.
Really?
Really?
I was just in.
You know, you're an X-Men fan.
Oh
right?
yeah, I know.
X-Men
I didn't
fan.
like Apocalypse. Wolverine Origins was horrible. The last one I liked was
Logan.
Days of Future Past.
Yeah.
They should just ended
What
it with
about
that.
Logan?
Logan was awesome. Yeah, that was a good one. I was just thinking X-Men movies in general. I didn't even see.
Even though you said Wolverine Origins.
well, like,
That's-
that was just a horrible.
Logan doesn't
movie.
even feel like an X-Men movie to me.
But
though.
yeah, no, I got you. But Wolverine Origins at least had Gambit and Deadpool, but they just
they
just
did them
ruined it.
so poorly.
Yeah, they did.
They did them so poorly.
But I didn't even see First Class in the theater, but I actually did like that one once I did
Yeah.
see it. But Dark Phoenix, I'll see it. I just don't know if I'll see it in the theaters. I don't know if I'll see it for $5 on a Tuesday, or
or get it in a mystery box.
$50.
I thought the
Corbin's
trailer
asleep.
looks
Look at
awesome.
Corbin's asleep over there. What?
No,
I wasn't listening.
Sorry, I was looking up some research on the trailer because I had a theory I wanted to say out there.
Oh, okay.
I thought the trailer looked awesome. I've heard all these negative things. The only thing in the trailer that I thought was a little rough was the crying part. The main character, it didn't seem very realistic. She seemed kind of faking it. I think that's what she was doing because she's an actor. But I just thought the trailer was great.
She was faking
They
it.
just sprayed her face with water.
But I noticed one thing that really stood out to me was when Cyclops is yelling at McAvoy, and he comes back with "I don't know what to do." When he says that, he turns into Patrick Stewart.
See,
it's brilliant.
You find it brilliant. I find it almost weird.
I thought it was so cool.
I don't know what to do.
It sounded exactly like
Is
Patrick
that
Stewart.
okay? I'll have to listen to.
I don't know what to do.
It sounded odd to me, and maybe I just wasn't understanding why he was doing it, because all of a sudden I was like, it didn't feel like James McAvoy, and maybe it's not supposed to. It's supposed to seem like
he
that.
switched. I mean, he did his split thing
Like
and went
Nintendo?
into Patrick Stewart. It was crazy.
So I feel like one of the things that is like the elephant in the room is that they already did a Dark Phoenix within the X-Men.
Right.
But Days of Future Past,
Timeline.
basically. Well, not Days of Future Past.
X-Men Last Stand.
No,
Days of Future Past kind of
rewrote
it.
that.
Yeah.
But I like
Yeah.
So I get that you kind of retconned, but the movie still exists in the world. And so isn't there some level of fatigue where it's like, aren't there a lot of X-Men stories out
we're
there?
overthinking
that
You know what?
could
We
do
need
instead
another
of another
Spider-Man
show?
origin story. No, they can do stuff over and over.
But they
and over.
skipped over it, right?
How many
For
times
the
I have
new
to watch
the,
Ben get
for
killed?
Spider-Man Homecoming,
Right, but
they were
that's
like
'cause they've
everybody
done-
knows the origin.
That's because they've done it 6 times. This one, Dark
Yeah.
Phoenix.
I heard-
I mean, I'm with you, but I'm just trying to be a
But-
jerk.
Yeah, and you're doing a great job of it.
No problem.
I heard Doom Patrol
Yeah.
already did it too.
they already did a Dark Phoenix story.
Well, I do have a question.
You know who really
Doom
did it?
Patrol.
Hanna-Barbera, and then they stole it from themselves.
Oh my goodness!
Do you notice, by the way, it's only called Dark Phoenix. It's not called X-Men Dark Phoenix.
I like that though.
For taking it away.
I
Little
do.
bit
I do
of a
like
change.
that. I
Because
honestly
they're embarrassed to say it's X-Men.
Wow.
There are.
Can we
Who?
talk about? I think the elephant in the room is the fate of Mystique. Though, do you guys agree?
Oh, she's gonna die.
Yeah, like it's
Oh.
all but like.
Well, aren't they all gonna die, and then
Good
they're just gonna
riddance.
become part of the Marvel universe?
Well, eventually
You
we're
don't like
all
Mystique?
going to die.
You don't like Jennifer Lawrence's
I don't know, maybe
Mystique,
that's
Donny?
something-
I
power to
do.
live forever.
I just she just every time she's playing her, it's just a little different. Every time she's
she's
playing
not good
her, I
over
mean, the
Becca,
hair gets
that's for
oranger
sure.
and shorter. And
Well, it's
I don't know.
each movie takes place like 10 years after the previous movie.
And why
Yeah.
does she look paler? Like her blue is
She
a lot
did.
paler. I didn't
Yeah,
like
it's-
that at all.
She chose to do it because she's a shapeshifter. She lightly blew herself.
But why?
I was even told after,
Leaving it.
I was even told after Days of Future Past she didn't want anything to do with Mystique anymore.
Really?
Yeah, but now she's still doing them.
I
don't
think this
know.
is her last one. That's
Did
probably
you
why
mean to do that?
I hope
watching too
Disney
much
just
Arrested
move on,
Development.
recast everybody.
I agree.
It's fine
I
if you
agree.
move on from it.
It's
I
better if
agree.
you stick
What are
with
you
it.
agreeing with?
Oh, Donny was just saying that it's like ending it. Just moving
I just
on.
hope Disney recasts everybody
Like just
and
start
the
fresh.
box thing.
Oh, you said Fox, right?
Oh, yeah,
Fox.
Even Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman even when they had Rogue, I'm like, she doesn't have a southern accent. You know,
Yes.
Anna Paquin or whatever from True Blood. I can't think of her name, but
Anna Paquin.
You
You said
literally
it close.
just said it.
yeah,
You did it well too.
Yeah.
The Penguin. Anna the
have to do with-
Penguin
Anna Penguin.
stole it from DC.
Who then
Rip
stole
off
it from
Brightburn, though.
themselves.
What was that?
Brightburn.
Corbin? Brightburn is what I wanted to get to because I need help understanding what's going on with Brightburn because
I'm excited.
it's
Yeah,
it's an amazing trailer, but it's the Superman story.
dark
But
Superman.
but is it under the guise of is it under Superman? Is it actually a Superman story? It's just a parallel. It
Yeah.
parallels Superman.
Yeah.
Basically, it's basically the same concept as Superman. An alien baby comes to Earth. Some people in a farm town find him and then raise him.
Right.
But like
E.T.
in a dysfunctional family by like people who bully him and treat him, poorly, and then he lashes out at them with the powers of a Superman.
Huge ripoff is what we're calling it.
I mean, it's almost like
Is it set in the
movie
same place?
version? It's I think close. I don't know the
know.
full research on that.
It sounds like it's
but
like
it
a
almost reminds
parody.
me of like the movie version of like Superman Red Sun. You guys read that comic? That graphic
I
novel?
read that
Lands in
one.
Russia?
back
Where
in
it's like,
the
what if
day.
That's-
Superman?
and that's what I was
then-
thinking.
Yeah, it's like that. So I wouldn't call it exactly.
Corbin, I think
ripoff,
I'm the
more
one who
like a
told you about
flip.
that.
Yeah, I think I heard it from you last week.
I'm the one who told you about that.
We talked about that when?
I told you. I don't know, some other week.
Oh, we must have. Wait,
Just know I'm right.
He ripped it off of Zach.
You
just
ripped
so you
that
guys
off
know.
from me
I'm pretty
after
sure.
I ripped it off from myself.
Zach, who stole his name from Saved by the Bell.
Rip off.
Okay, I'm.
Hey, I read Screech's book.
the Golden Child.
But what do you
That's
guys think
Screech
about
called him.
that one? Because I think it's interesting.
The Brightburn trailer.
Yes.
I think it looks amazing.
It sounds
Yes.
like like Umbrella Academy is a take on the X-Men. It's like it's
Everything
interesting to look through a certain concept through a different lens.
Yes.
Especially a trope that some people are so very used to. And so to be able to say, what if this was actually the kind of home that he landed in instead of the home that he did land in.
Right, but I want to know, how can you do that? It's not parody, really, right? So it's the same story. It's like
It's just
taking
a what if.
I guess, but how do you do that? Because they're not the same names. I'm not complaining about it. It's just interesting to me that it really is the Superman story, unless that's a story that's been done many times, and you just can't copyright the story.
I know from like an artist standpoint, I know that we can actually get paid for doing fan art because it's the art, it's the character that's owned by these people in our style, and we can change up a few things and things like that. And I'm thinking that it's probably using that avenue in a weirdly
So it's like in
twisted
music,
way.
you change the seventh note.
And they may pay some sort of royalty to
Exactly.
be able to do it. Like
Well,
a
they
bar
may-
has to pay ASCAP fees to run TVs and music.
Yeah,
Maybe it's just more of an homage.
that could be.
Yeah, but in the legal world, there's no, I don't
They don't
think there's
let
such
that
thing as
fly.
homage.
Yeah.
I know it's directed by James Gunn, right?
Homage?
No.
When you say
film?
something is
I
a
believe that's
fact, you
homage.
don't put comma and the right question
Okay.
mark.
I
know it's directed by James Gunn, comma, space, right?
I know it's directed by
You do know that. You're not asking if we're...
No, I'm
Okay.
It was more of a conversation lead off, right?
No, it ended it,
Right?
but it's...
Okay. I don't know how to do this. I'm sorry.
I don't know how to do this talking thing. I don't know. It's different over there, isn't
He's
it?
trying to set you
You
up.
get stuck by yourself.
What am I supposed to do with my hands?
Maybe if
die
you
back
just
here,
change enough,
Yeah.
there's some level of having it enough change where it's considered to be okay.
Like when Hanna-Barbera stole Hanna-Barbera stuff.
Yes, exactly.
I actually, my friends, moving on. My friends actually sent me a video of someone who made like a fan video of what if Fresh Prince was set in 2019.
Oh boy.
And a lot more like it would be on Showtime or HBO and stuff like that. And it was this little trailer. It was just a piece of the trailer. And I thought that it looked really awesome. And I think I put it in the Slack channel so you guys can check it out. But it looked amazing. It was a lot more serious. It was
Gritty.
It was way more gritty.
Did Frank Miller write it?
Actually, I think
Isn't
Tyler
part of
Perry
it
wrote
like a joke? Like everything has to be.
Is it
gritty
really
now?
happening, or is it fanboy made?
It's fanboy.
Fan.
Yeah. But
said
it looked
disparagingly.
really awesome. Check out the trailer and then you'll understand.
So
Will
instead
Smith
of like
plays
Uncle
the genie
Phil,
in
Uncle
it?
Philip, Uncle Philip.
He actually
First,
he was a lot more.
Big
He was
change.
a lot more serious and a lot more like, Will, you need to get your life together, or else you're gonna die, basically.
Or
That's
you'll just
Judge
become
Banks
a
for
genie.
Or you become a genie. Wow.
Oh,
All right. Anybody else got? There was Hellboy coming out.
oh yeah.
Oh.
I'm actually really excited for that one. I like the other ones. I like the Ron Perlman Hellboys. The second one was a lot better than the first one. I like Ron Perlman. I don't know. Maybe I just like him as an actor. So
Has there been a trailer for the new one?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
excellent.
it looks
I haven't
good.
seen
I'd
it
never
yet.
even seen the,
Yeah,
the
I agree.
first
The
two,
originals
but
were
this one
great.
I want to
Yeah.
see.
They said that they paid attention a lot more to the source material. So
Oh, that's so reassuring.
It looks so good.
Oh, so
Honestly,
Donny will like it.
The first one was
Yeah.
more Heckboy.
I feel you on that one. It's pretty good. I like,
Purgatory fella.
I like what you did there. I really felt like Pan's Labyrinth to me, which is funny
Yep.
because that is a Guillermo del Toro movie, and this isn't.
Yep.
You think Pan's Labyrinth was a funny movie?
No.
Oh,
I
I
thought
think I
the
saw the
new
wrong
Pan's Labyrinth was
the
really
new
good.
Maybe
Hellboy.
Labyrinth was funny.
Is that the one you had to read through the whole thing? There's no
Yeah,
link? Oh
that
yeah,
was-
so you didn't see it.
He didn't
obviously.
like that one.
Could not do. I even rented it from Blockbuster, and I'm like, nope, can't do it.
No, it just looked like they looked exactly the same. Some of the characters looked
Yeah.
The
exactly the
styling
same.
was the same as
yeah,
as Labyrinth with David Bowie. Is that what
Exactly.
you're
That's
talking
that's
about?
what I'm saying.
Jennifer Connelly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lance Pabrant.
Lance.
I
Ziggy
always thought she
Stardust
was-
Labyrinth.
Yeah.
I always like Jennifer Connelly because I was first introduced to her in The Rocketeer, and then I went back to Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah, Jennifer Connelly wasn't in that.
No, we're mixing up the Labyrinth.
The Labyrinth. I'm sorry.
I was gonna
know
say
what I
I've seen
meant.
that one.
Pan's The
Guys.
reason this is funny is
So
because Guillermo del Toro did the first Hellboy
No, I get that.
and Pan's Labyrinth. But
And he's-
this movie is not made by Guillermo del
Yep.
Toro and looks like Pan's Labyrinth.
And he stole it from himself.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But he
hold on.
didn't use it again
Hold on
because
a
he
second.
didn't direct this movie.
Corbin, what'd you get?
They got a really funny like Snickers commercial or Snickers ad in the back with Superman, Doomsday, and Batman, and then Doomsday eats the Snickers and he turns to Wonder Woman.
Is that You're Not You when you're hungry?
Wow,
I just think that's interesting.
I
You
can't
guys
believe
can't
you
really
wasted
see
our
it,
time
but I
with
just
that.
Corbin is not paying attention.
Well, we do have to
anymore.
talk about Wonder Woman,
Well,
right?
Yeah.
Wonder
Maybe
Woman.
that's a
Let's
good
get Wonder
segue.
Woman
See,
in.
that was
and
a
then
great
let's,
segue.
Yep.
So Marissa, one of our listeners,
I'll go to
has
sleep,
been
too.
asking for Wonder Woman for a while. So I'm just going to do a quick rundown
Yeah,
of the new stuff.
absolutely.
So the release date is going to be June 5th, 2020. As it comes closer, I'm sure we'll have more info. But this is just a quick rundown. So Patty Jenkins is returning as the director. But production wrapped last Christmas, so they're editing and doing post as we speak. What?
Dope.
Oh, I thought you said Joe. I thought you were just interrupting me with my name at this point. That'd
I
be
know how that
interesting.
gets. I get it.
Patty and Gal Gadot absolutely nailed the character concept in the first one, so I'm really kind of excited to see what's happening with this one. Warner Brothers just announced that they will no longer be pushing the shared connected universe, so this is going to be a solo movie for a solo movie. That's it.
Interesting.
That's going to
And
be odd.
So,
Well, I mean, they're doing Shazam, they're doing Joker, they're doing Wonder Woman, and you can see how none of those.
That just doesn't make any sense
So-
to me.
We don't have the
they're
Batman
just
anymore.
ruling out
so.
the idea of them ever
Not
teaming
ever,
up again?
not ever eventually, but like for now, they're not worrying about sharing the universes anymore.
They're going to
So
rip
no-
off a Deadpool character who's going to come and fix everything.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably a
And-
good idea, actually.
I'm curious how they're going to bring back Chris Pine, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
it's,
flashback scenes.
I mean,
Probably.
that and there's clearly some sort of time thing going on because it's set in 1984. That's the name of the movie.
Great year.
So it's going to be another nostalgia piece, kind of like Captain Marvel, but set in the 80s, which appeals to me a little bit more.
Yep.
The main villain is Cheetah, who's played by Kristen Wiig, and Chris Pine is reprising his role as Steve Trevor. So we'll see how that works out. And that's really it. There's not a lot of details, but as we get closer, we'll get more, and we'll get some trailer reactions and stuff like that. So thanks for asking, Marissa.
Yeah.
I know definitely I enjoyed Wonder Woman a lot more than I liked Captain Marvel. I can say that right now.
You think she could carry her groceries?
That was a line and a half for sure.
She needs some milk.
All right. Feels like this is the end of this one. Might have
Hit a
felt
wall.
that way 20 minutes ago. That's
After
it.
we broke Corbin.
That was, I mean, there are going to be promos used for the other one from this one. So,
I'm rocking.
no, there's some great moments, and this is what we'll be doing from now on. We'll do the first show, which will be a little tighter.
No way. We're never gonna get there.
No.
I
You
love
guys,
it.
mostly because of you guys.
It's
And
my fault. It's my fault for bringing information.
We
Don't
we
beat
had 3 or
yourself up.
4 other top.
They want information. They have the internet, which
I-
was invented 30 years ago.
I heard that today
Oh,
on
you did?
Google.
I shared that.
Not from you, Corbin.
I was busy playing my Nintendo Switch.
I was busy reading the back of comic books while everyone
I
else
was
talking.
busy getting ripped off by myself.
All right, follow us on.
At Comic Playground on everything.
So easy. All right, subscribe. Do whatever you have to do.
Use the internet.
Again, I'm just going to the title screen while Corbin implodes. And the longer show was shorter than the regular show.
My goodness.
That's irony, bro.
Boom.